Alright, which means we have, I believe, left the Enyo system, if I'm not mistaken. I think we're in, I don't remember the next one we go into. We'll see when we go into the briefing. But anyway, we'll talk to Shot Glass. That's Iceman and Knight over there. Knight's darn reliable pilot. Solid shot, a steady flyer. Not flashy at all, he's the sort of craftsman. Gets the job done, though. Iceman, though, now he's an artist. Best pilot on the Tiger's Claw. Lives to fly and to fight. He's totally ruthless and completely deadly. Some of the pilots say he's got Freon for blood. At least, that's where he got the call sign. Boom, boom, boom. Iceman? Memory? They call me Iceman. Don't let Knight fool you. The Sim's a gun-heavy slug. Yeah, no, I agree. Forget finesse, just head straight in, guns blaring. No, I don't agree. It's also got paper-thin armor. Give me a ship that takes skill. A Raptor, even a Hornet. Or one of those new Rapiers. Yes, the Rapiers. Yes, let it flow through you. If half of what they say is true, the Rapier's a true artist ship. Memory writes, I'm Knight. Welcome to the Blue Devils. Ever flown Scimitars before? I think you're gonna like them. Scimitar isn't quite as fast or nimble as a Hornet. But she's got twice the armor and as well as heavier guns. Yeah, you say she's got twice the armor, but she really doesn't. She handles like a Centaurian mud pig. Iceman here will try to tell you speed and handling will save your butt. But I'll take an extra 3 centimeters of Durasteel plating any day. Yeah. Good thing you... Knight, I think, died when the Tiger's Claw got destroyed. I believe Iceman did too, although Iceman had a... I'll bring you up to speed with the lore. Iceman had a kid. Well, I guess he didn't die when Tiger's Claw got destroyed. He must have been out on patrol, because he had a kid named Casey, who is the main protagonist of the Wing Commander 5 prophecy. So there you go, bring you up to speed with all the things here. And also, let's see. Oops, come on. I want to hit Y. That's what I want to hit. All right, to the hangar. McAuliffe system. Or McAuliffe system. McAuliffe. I don't know why I say that. McAuliffe system. Alright then, Beta Wing, blah blah blah. Paladin. It's going too fast. I can't keep up. I think the simulation speed is still going a little bit fast here because these guys are jumping forward here. Since we jumped into the McAuliffe system just a few hours ago, we're still running preliminary patrols. Remember, you'll be flying a 4-point route, checking several potential jump points. Here's your flight plan. Just fly to nav points and make sure they're clear. Also, have some mines. Long-range scanners indicate some sort of debris near nav 3. I wonder what that could be. We have reason to believe this might be a Kilrathi minefield, hence we're going to send you right through the freaking center of it. So be especially careful in that area. Yeah, right. Questions? Alright then, Delta Wing is Iceman and Angel. That's everyone. Last questions? No hands are raised. Good, let's get to work. Squadron dismissed. Oh, bask upon the terribleness that is the Scimitar. This is the ship you end up flying the most in Wing Commander 1. Hating every minute of it. This is the one this is the ship you end up flying the most in Wing Commander 1. And just to twist the knife a little bit more, you fly this thing here in the McAuliffe system, then they give you a promotion, then eventually they send you back to the Scimitar again, just because they knew you hated it so much. Yeah. So anyway, let us go to our first nav point. With Paladin on our wing. Blast! The enemy are upon us! Always love that. He's like, blast! They're here! Who would have thought they would be here? Oh, he already broke an attack. Oh. I didn't even have to tell him. He just went off and did it. Okay. Alright, mass drivers. You can see how much the game struggles when it's got a lot of ships on screen at once, but this is how it played. This is exactly how it played on most systems. I mean, if I get the opportunity, I would like to play the SNES version of it. I think I have the SNES version of it still in it. I know I have the real deal, the real McCoy, but I think I have the emulated version that I can record off of as well. So I would like to do that at some point. I know it'll be the same. I know it's the same game and everything, but I just like, there are key differences, like with the music and a few other things. So I kind of want to do it just to show that as well. That and the secret missions. We'll do that after I do the PC versions of them. Well, this guy's bugging out. You will not get away, sir. You will not get away from me. Or maybe you will get away from me. There it is. Alright. There's our nav point at. Down there. Oh, I was still at 150. I forgot that every time you autopilot, it resets your speed to whatever it feels like setting it to. To cruising speed is what it sets it to. Because there's the in-universe explanation is that when you go into autopilot, you're basically engaging the ram scoops, and then that's allowing you to fly to cruise at a much faster speed than you normally fly at. So instead of 360 kilometers per second, it's far greater than that. Almost not quite light speed, but it's like 3/4 light speed or something like that. That's the in-universe explanation, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Nav 3. This is mines, and I always mess up with mines, always, because they actually fly towards you when you get close. So fun times here. Yep, I'm already getting hit by them. I gotta go fast. I gotta go a lot faster than what we're doing. Oh man. Alright, come on. Let's see if I can get some. I'm gonna play it really risky here, but I need to get through this minefield as fast as possible. Because these things do track you. And they're a pain. There we go, we already made it out of there. Excellent. Well, we took, I don't know if we took any armor damage. We didn't take any internal damage. It doesn't look, our armor looks fine. I think we just got some shield damage there. Oh, and speaking of, we got some Kilrathi coming in. Some Southie. Paladin, I want you to, oh, you still have already broken attack, huh? Okay. So, never mind, I guess. I don't remember if I have, whatchamacallit, decoys or anything like that. I don't think they had the decoys in Wing Commander 1, so there was no real way to get away from missiles other than to just hit your afterburners and go, I think, but that's why I wish I had the reference card so I could look it up. But they don't, for some reason GOG, like, they do a really good job of preserving some stuff, but then the stuff you really need, like, you know, keyboard commands and stuff, they don't have packaged with the game for some reason. It's very strange, very inconsistent. Like they had the quick reference guides for how to install the game. But then, and claw marks, right? But then not the actual keyboard reference chart, which is just strange. This is the other reason why I hate the freaking Scimitar, right? You've got mass drivers, so they're not energy guns, they're just mass drivers, and yet they use up so much power. Come on. Come on. And I always seem to miss just by just a little bit with these, as opposed to the other weapons. Wow, I flew quite the distance away there. Paladin's over there all by himself, tangling with this guy. Stop playing with him, Paladin, and just kill him. Burn that kitty. You almost got him now. He's sparking. There we go. Alright, well that did it. That did it. Where's our nav point at? It's over here, nav 4. We're almost there, so I won't bother autopiloting. I think my autopilot went off anyway, because I'm so close to it. At least we don't have mines on the way back. they were being somewhat kind on this one. Later on, that gets really old really fast. There we go. There's the old girl. Tiger's Claw. Request a landing. Surprised. I wonder why Paladin was always set to break and attack. I wonder if the original PC game had a bug like that, where he was always set to break and attack. Oh, this is the problem here. It's the problem I was explaining earlier. Yeah, Paladin is going to hit the ship a couple times there, and bounce off, because you have to hit it from the front. You have to get in front of the ship, which is really hard when the ship is just a 2D sprite. There we go. I've lost quite a few wingmen that way, where they just kind of bounce right off the ship. You get close to the ship and you're not approaching it from the front like that. It's very very touchy. Away pretty clean. Excellent. Well flown, Memory. You handled those flea bags like an old pro. Thanks, sir. Having Paladin on my wing made it easy. Now that it don't brag on me, for the colonel will start expecting more from me. So let's go over your mission reports. You scragged 6 Karathi, Memory, and Paladin came up empty. I want to see you in my office after you've had a shower. It's all then, dismissed. I think Colonel Halcyon's like, dude, you stink, get a shower. Memory, come in, I need to speak with you. Yes, sir? I've been speaking with Sector Command. The brass have been reviewing your record, and I have good news. The order came in this morning. I've been authorized to promote you. Congratulations, First Lieutenant. Memory, keep up the good work. Thank you, sir, I'll do my best. Good, I'm glad to hear it. That's all then, First Lieutenant, dismissed. Colonel's like dropping subtle hints like, hey Maverick. Which, by the way, the in-game name, first of all, he was not known as Colonel Blair yet as a Wing Commander 1. He was just called Blue Hair, because he has blue hair. but his call sign was Maverick, and that's sort of, and actually Colonel Blair's call sign is Maverick throughout the series. It's just they never really use it. They always call him Blair or Colonel Blair once he does get his actual name. But just a few little tidbits there. Shoddy, how we doing, Shoddy Too Hottie? You met Maniac and Bossman over there yet? Maniac's a real lunatic. Good pilot, but way too erratic. He was just coming up when the flea bags put me out of commission. Just between you and me, I'd rather fly alone than with Maniac on my wing. Bossman's another story, though. He's a real team leader. A crack pilot with 17 years behind him. Flown everything in the Terran fleet, and blown up at least one of every class the Karathi have. Yeah, so in-game, or in-universe, the story is Blair and Maniac actually came up in the academy together, and they were, they graduated together. They were the last two pilots to graduate from the academy, from the pilot academy. I forget exactly what happened, but they were like the last two to graduate as part of their graduating class. With the war going on, like the war was just taking such a toll on so many lives, they couldn't replenish they didn't have enough instructors and whatnot, and so they were like the last two to make it out or something, to actually go through the flight training. I think after that it was just like free for all. Anybody could just join, whether they were trained or not, something like that. I don't remember exactly how that goes. Anyway, Bossman. Sit down, Memory. They call me Bossman. I've been watching you. You look good for a rookie. You handle yourself well in a dogfight. You smell nice, too, because you got a shower, I heard. But we're going to be facing some bigger ships soon. All right, some serious action. A lot of young pilots get excited when they see their first destroyer. Just what do you mean by that, boss? They lose their heads and go straight in for the battleship. Then a light fighter they forgot about blasts them from behind. Big ships move slow and turn like pigs. Thing to do is clean up the fighter cover first, then go in for the battleship. Maniac, I'm gonna regret this. Hey, Memory, I'm Maniac. Glad to meet ya. Bossman says we're gonna see some action against some battleship soon. I can't wait. Dodging flak and fighter cover to make a missile run at a destroyer. Man, that'll be a rush. Get in there quick, waste the mama cat, and pick the kittens off one by one. That's the way to do it. Gotta give him some Maniac magic. Alright. Barracks. And save. Please and thank you. Alright. And into the mission. Well, boys and girls, things are getting ready to heat up. The Confederation is getting ready to mount a major offensive, so we're expecting several supply ships within the next 48 hours. But scanners show increased Karathi activity in this system. We've got to clean up the enemy presence here in McAuliffe before the tankers and sports start to arrive tomorrow. We've detected a large bogey about 90,000 clicks out. It jumped in about 20 minutes ago and it seems to be headed this way. It might be just a transport, but it's probably a small warship. Memory, you and Paladin are going to go out and get a look at it. And destroy it if you can. Faith, lad, but that'll be a challenge. Here's your flight plan. The bogey continues its present course and speed. You should meet it here at Nav 1. We've detected a fire escort in the area as well, so be on the lookout for additional bogeys. Colonel quickly goes through the rest of the assignments, dispatching other wings to check out other bogeys in the system. Squadron dismissed. I like how they're like, we see this big thing coming at us on our radar. We're not sure if it's a unarmed transport or a freaking warship. So, why don't you go take a look? I always found that hilarious. It's like, yeah, you know, we have spaceships and all this stuff, and we have these super advanced weapons and things. We can't tell the difference between a unarmed ship and a freaking warship. It's always tickled me every time I've played this mission. Oh. Alright. Paladin, are you... Yeah, you decide to just go on your own and do things. Okay, well, then you go do your thing. I am going to take out some Drouthy. Now, the nice thing about the Drouthy is they're much easier to hit than the Southie are. Much larger cross section. He says as he misses every shot. There we go. Oof, somebody's hitting me. Alright, where's this guy at? Oh, stop that. Stop that, you bastards. The downfall of the Drouthy is that they have very good aim and lots of guns. They have powerful guns that like to take out your shields. Oh, wow. he just decided on a whim to just explode. That's fine. And my forward shield is down here. Let's be somewhat cautious. There we go. Come on, Paladin, what are you doing? You've got another guy here. Still haven't taken care of. Supposed to be a seasoned veteran here, and you're just kind of flying around like a doofus. Oh man, this ship, man, these freaking mass drivers. This ship must have the smallest power plant you ever did see in your life, because these are just freaking mass drivers, and they drain the power out of this ship like there's no tomorrow. This is why I hate this freaking Scimitar. This is why I hate Scimitars. Right here in a nutshell. Alright, oh, come on, Paladin. You gotta not be in my freaking way, dude. Either take a shot or get off the pot. Alright. So far, so good. Any damage? No damage. Still have my dumbfires and some heat seekers. That's good. We're going to need those for the big mama cat that's going to be coming. So let's get... We're just in between the Tiger's Claw and Nav 1 there. Now I think this takes us to Nav 1 now. Indeed. Alright, now I can tell him to break an attack. Okay. And we'll take out these Southie. I think these are Southie here, because we got a big old... I forget, is that a Frouthy? I think we have a Frouthy is the big ship. And it's got a couple... Oh no, it's got Krantz. Krantz as its protection. These are also, I mean... They suck from a you don't want to get shot by them perspective, but they're somewhat easier to hit, just kind of like the Drouthy are. There we go. Bump, 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 bump. Alright, Paladin, take him out, please. You got the shot. Take the damn shot. You get taunted by the big mama ship there, which I think is a Frouthy, but I haven't seen it yet, so... They all look the same in Wing Commander 1, the Frouthy and Froutha and all those things, but in later games they actually have different models. Oh, it's a Rotary, yeah. Alright. Like I said, they all look the same in this game, but in the other games it's different. Ooh, oof. Let's get out of there. Now, my missiles aren't firing, which I thought this was the missile firing gun. Button, I mean. It does not appear that my missiles are mapped anymore, so I guess we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Use the enter key there. Alright, let's get out of range again. There we go. Paladin got him. Very nice. Alright. A few missiles off. Not too shabby. We have to tag nav one, and then we can head on back to the barn. Alright, back to the Tiger's Claw with us. And we are cleared land, and we are approaching from the front. I guess I could go what I was going there. There we go. They say, I think in the manual, you're supposed to slow to within like under 100 or something. I was like, doesn't matter. It picks you up regardless. And we still got away pretty clean too. Awesome. Awesome. Very nice. Boom, boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum. Nice job, Memory. You too, Paladin. Congratulations to both of you. The kid did all the work, sir. I was just along for the ride. Those Kilrathi destroyers really aren't much to worry about, sir. I don't know, Memory. They had you outgunned as well as outnumbered. Now, to review the mission. Recorder shows you killed 6, Memory, and 1 killed by Paladin. By the way, we've identified the Big Bogey as a Relary-class destroyer. Oh, well, thanks. I already know that now. Good job taking her out. That's all. Dismissed. It's weird, because when I played the game earlier, my second button on the stick here was firing missiles. Now it doesn't appear to be working, or if I hold it down long enough, it'll do the afterburners. It's very, very strange. But anyway, I guess that's because I've calibrated it now as opposed to not having it before. In any event, I believe we're going to call that a recording session here. Hopefully everything has recorded well. I'm going to see how this turned out. But in any case, thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.